This is our AOS 72 AeraSeeder. Has a spike roller at the front with individual sections. Each section is a 1-inch section, so when you turn, each section can go a different speed. That saves tearing up turf. And also the spikes are not on 90 degrees, they're 15 degrees off 90, and the reason for that is so that they push into the ground and lift out straight, so there's no obstructions above the ground. The other reason for it is if you're overseeding over netting, where netting is put down for soil erosion, it won't pick up the netting. So those are the two reasons that the spikes are leaned back like that. They perforate the ground. You get 800 perforations per square yard. Behind the roller there's a stainless steel mechanism where the seed comes out, and it comes out the full width off this stainless steel portion here. There's a floating brush here that brushes the seed off of the foliage to get it down into the perforations, and then we got a smooth roller at the back. Now optional, you can also have a spike roller at the back, which is offset ½ inch to the front roller, which doubles the perforations to 1600 perforations per square yard. Okay, the seed box holds 12 bushels of seed. It does come with a calibration tray which hooks onto the bottom down here. With that tray, it'll catch the product, so you can drive equal to 1,000 square feet, dump the tray into a bag and weigh it and get the exact portion of overseeding that you want on that. We have a float in here which tells you the level of the seed in the box. We have dividers in here to hold the seed when you're on a side hill, so it doesn't all go to the one side. On the front you can actually have a gauge here where you can see where the seed's at, from full down to empty. There's weight brackets here if you need more weight on the front roller, and then a seed adjustment is done on this little pointer here, so you can set it to the rate that you want, and then with the hydraulic cylinder it opens and closes the slide. Again, it's the square shaped holes, which always stay square, to go from a 1/16 up to 3/4 of an inch, which allows you to do the fine bent grass as well as pretty much any grass out there. The whole unit is on a pivot. The pivot is 1/3 on the front, 2/3 to the back, so 2/3 of the weight is on the front roller and 1/3 is on the back. So it'll follow the contour of your lawn, and if necessary you can also lock the pivot and then tilt the machine to get more weight on the front roller and less on the back, or vice versa. If you're on bare ground, you can tilt the machine back, put more weight on the back and less on the front to keep it from going too deep. The agitation is ground driven. It drives off the front roller and it drives over the pivot point to the agitator, so when it actually pivots the chain doesn't change any tightness on there. It's pre-tensioned with Torflex tightener there, so the chain is always the proper tension.